Hey guys! It's good to have you with me. Hey Veronica, hey Becky, hey Bee, hey Tina, hey Carol, hey Teresa, hey Linda. I have V, I got your card in the mail and got your thing for your $40 free. So that will get in right away. Hey, Miss Carol, to let you know, I still have that braided twine for you. I just haven't gotten it out yet. I don't know if you filled out the prize form or not. I'll have to check that again. Thanks for sharing, you guys. Hey, Shar. And Carol. And Melinda. Teresa. Oh, you guys are all so right on time today, too. Oh, and Shar, I finally found your check from the order you had done. I'm so sorry. I will deposit that right away. It got a little buried on me. Sorry about that. So how are you guys doing with your weather? Ours has just been, a few days of sun and just mid-60s. Today, I think it got into the 70s. Hey, Cindy. We're going to get warm up though and hit a little 80 something by Friday, but then we'll get back down to the 70s, so that's all good. So we are going to get going here quick. Let me see. Let me find what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? Do I want to be in the stamping thing today? Sure, why not? I'll be in the picture. Why not? Ah, goodness. Oh, let me get that better. Okay. Ooh, I almost hit the exit, you guys. That would not be good. That would not be good. All right. Ooh, got to 85, Carol. Ooh. So I have some little cards to share with you that people have just sent me. Friends and things. This is V's card. Using that fern. Well, thank you card. That's what she sent with her little order for her free stuff she won. This next one is from Sharon LaCroix. Is it Sharon LaCroix? You guys can tell me if it's Sharon LaCroix or she's in the Make a Card group. That's pretty. I like that designer series paper there. It's not Stampin' Up, but that's very cute. Isn't it cute, that paper? I love it. And Miss Tammy Ward used her contour scallops. Cute. Let's Make a Card groups. And then I have just some cards to share from, hey Ivy, from Stampin' Saturday. Saturday Stampin' Chat. This was my Father's Day koala card. And Ivy, if you guys saw on Stampin' Cafe post this or that, Ivy did the card, but she changed hers and she did the bear, and did the Father's Day with the bear stamp that's from the one wildlife one. So I did a this or that, and Ivy, lots of people were picking your card, your bear card. So I'm a little jealous. They liked your bear card. I think they liked it more. Anywho, no, it's totally great. I love doing that. It's like, my card just on Stampin' Chat Saturdays, there's my idea, and there weren't many of us, and so it was easy to pull out something else and just have fun, people creating however they wanted, right? So then this was another one of our cards. You saw this maybe on Stampin' Saturday on YouTube. I had done that because it was one that I was going to do last Wednesday with the beautiful countryside in, right? And then did this one with the Masterfully Made Designer Series papers, really the focal point. Sometimes the designer paper is the star, right? And so using the Hope You Know pairing sentiments, and that's just some cards there. Now, I'm going to just pop these away quick, you guys, because I've gotten some swap cards in. More swap cards. So let's do it. These will be a little bit shiny, I know. This is one from Becky Nichols. These two are both from Becky Nichols. So here she was using the Countryside Inn, and on this one she was using the Wonderful Thoughts. Now the Wonderful Thoughts is a stamp set of all sentiments, and then there's all the dies that cut them out. So she just used the dies to do the designer series paper, and then the dies for that as well. So it's really focused on all that. That all comes together in that. So this here is Miss Deborah Babcock. She's using that cute little birdie in the ivy. Then getting those in-color gems in there too. Okay, I want you guys to check out my events, because I have in June, at the end of June, it is the Cheerful Daisies specialty class. This one is a Deborah Babcock. Here's another Deb Babcock. She's using the Country Inn Suite paper, and then the circle sayings. Oh, she did the circle sayings of that flower twice. Smart idea, huh? This one, Susan Carlson, the Trust in the Lord with All Your Heart. She used the Whimsy dies, and then that's one of the die sets to cut out that sentiment. Inked and Tiled, another one from Susan. Her little card today is inspiring one that I'm going to do a little bit. It's kind of similar. Okay, so now Mary Lou Nelson, check this cute thing out. Mary Lou just did a great job on this one. She fussy cutted her characters out after yeah, yikes. That's a lot of fussy cutting. Then she did this one with the knitting llama, I guess. Now here is another Cheerful Daisy, and I'm curious about this one. I have to open it up because it looks like it does something. And this one was from, ooh, aha, dun da da da, dun da 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 da. I'll do it again. Da-dun, 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 da-dun. I don't have the card for who did this one. I'm sorry. Yeah, Cheerful Daisy. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. This one used the Timeless Arrangements. This one has sentiments, and then it has all of these die cut pieces. I don't know if you can see, but did a little background using the Lemon Lolly, doing some of the stamps. Here's another Cheerful Daisies, and I'm sorry that their card must be inside. Here's one using the Pretty Blossoms embossing folder and the Countryside Inn designer paper. That's another Susan card, and she's using the Hope You Know sentiment. I like that stamp set. Here's another of the little bird with the branches. Boy, that's really a delicate branch. Just notice that. Cute. Here's another of the Timeless Arrangements using the things from them. That's another Susan Carlson. She was in, I think, 4 of my groups. So that's some swap cards to share with you. I have a swap that I'm hosting, and the cards are due. Like, I think Friday or Saturday they're due. So, yeah, I love that blue, boho blue, you bet. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, here we are. We're going to start off with just some really great colors here. This is the new In Color Pebbled Path and Moody Mauve. And I do have something to share with you guys tonight, but it's going to be at the end. It's a special that is coming June 1st. And if you already heard about it, don't say anything. Don't spoil my surprise. All right, let me set my basket aside. All right, and so we are going to be using the Earthen Textures suite of products. We're going to be using the stamp set and the dies. This is actually a specialty class I'm doing in August. There's that, and then we're going to talk about the designer series paper. Now, in this package that I've cut down 6 by 6, I don't have all the pieces, so but I have another 12 by 12 pack that I'll share with you. But I just really thought that this mauve color and this one right here looked so good together. Just these two look so great together. And then I realized, oh, well, it's the back side. And Stampin' Up! Actually does that when they're designing their papers. The back side complements the front side because that idea is using them, right, and sharing them. So that's what we're going to do. So that's so great. This piece right here has this beautiful naturals, textured naturals on it. And then it has like this little swatch of a blue, and I don't know that you can really see that very well, but it is great, really great. So those of you that did my paper Share Your Way, you've got all sorts of great papers, sampling of papers that you can be playing with. Okay, so for the base of my card, I'm using a standard 5.5 by 8.5. I scored it at 4 1/4. And then I scored it at 2 1/8 because 2/8 make a quarter. So just on that front panel that's 4 1/4, I scored it in half to then fold it back. Okay, this is basically a standard Z fold card. All right, and if you're not signed up for and you have time and you are local and you want to do my Fun Friday Fancy Fold cards this Friday, you need to sign up by tomorrow to reserve your spot. We're going to do 4 fun fold cards, and they're not just a little Z card, okay? They're going to be a little bit more complex. You will get a tutorial PDF of all of the cards that we do so you can recreate them easily. And if you are signed up to come, bring a trimmer that has a scoring blade if you can, okay? So that's that standard base of the card. Then for the inside, I have a 4 1/4 of the pebbled path, no, a 4 by 5 1/4 pebbled path, and then I have a basic white at 3 3/4 by 5 for the inside of the card. Okay, now this first strip that I did here, I did remember this is 2 1/8, so I did a 2 inch by 5 1/4 because I wanted the border all the way around. Now I'm going to I want to have this, like when I open it, and I've done this before, I'd like to have that pattern continue on here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that with you just so you can understand and know, and you probably know, but if you don't, how to read your cutter, okay? So when we're looking at our cutter, and I'm going to bring this down really close. Let's see how it goes. I'll bring it down so we can see it even more. Okay, so from 0 to 1, we have 16 marks, okay? So if there are 16 marks, every little mark is a 16th, okay? And I need 4/16 to make 1/4 because 4 goes into 16 4 times. All right. So what happens then? What if I skip a 16th and go to that next one, and you see that next one's just a little bit longer? That's an 1/8, and it takes me 2 1/8 jumps to make a 4th. Okay. And then we have our half, and our half is that long one between 1 and 0, okay? So now if I'm talking about my little tiny ones, if I come to this little one right before the 1, that is in a 15/16 of an inch. 15/16. But we don't talk that way, right? We don't say a 15/16, but sometimes we might need to. Or we could say the next one, which is a little bit longer, that's 7/8 because it takes 8/8 to make one whole. So I've probably just completely bored you to death, huh? So when I'm looking at this and laying this here, my piece is not exactly 2. My piece right now, when I line it up to my 0, is at this little bit longer one, 2 away from the 2. That's 8ths. And so I'm going to come back and I'm going to count my 8ths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aha. So that's 1 7/8. Just takes one more 1/8 to make 2. So let me do that. This is going to be 1 7/8. 2 ticks away from the 2. That's 1 7/8. Now by 5 1/4. Now 5 1/4 is kind of easy, right? We just count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the half. And if we keep going by those 4s, then we get 4/4. Okay. Now, don't know if any of you needed that, but I did it anyway. Because sometimes you have to like kind of really think about it. Well, that certainly doesn't fit, does it? That's my extra piece. So let's go ahead and we're going to just glue down our pieces. Oh, I love this back side that I'm gluing down. It is so pretty. But I just think this pebbled path goes so well with that rosy color. You could have, if you wanted to go monochromatic, just put this side down right on it too. Now I just got to make sure we line up so they look even and the same. There we go. And so that's going to just fold. And when I open it, that pattern continues, right? Okay. So now I have 2 more piece layers. This one is cut at, I believe, 3. Yep, 3 by 3 3/4. 3 by 3 3/4. So this one is now 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay. All right. So now let's bring in our dies. Now the fun thing about this one right here, so see this die right here, you guys? There's this one. Oh my goodness, that tape. That goes right here over top of it to make a pot that has handles. Fun, huh? Yes, that's what I say. So I'm going to grab a scrap here and I'm going to die cut that with the pebbled path, that jar. I'll set that aside. Hey Lynn, welcome, welcome. And I need to move this back out. Ugh. Let's see how that is. I might have gone too far. We'll see. Yeah, a little bit too far. Bunk. Okay. So I'm just going to rip a piece off because I can do both at the same time here. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to grab this piece right here, and I'm going to use this Designer Series paper as the texture for the top of the pot. Thought that would be kind of fun. Offset your plates. Remember, top plate goes forward just a little bit and then right through. You can't have those plates lined up even or it just will not go through the machine. It's too fat. Okay. So now I've got my handle part of the pot. And that's going to get glued on just like that. Okay. But we are not done yet. I also want a taller pot, and I'm going to do the taller pot in this. Yes, just to keep all those papers, those designer papers, so nice together. All right, so I'm going to do a little thing out here with you guys. So as you've been perusing all the wonderful... Yeah, you scratch your head and wonder what they do. Exactly. I know, Shar. Isn't that funny? You've had time to look at all those new products and go on Pinterest and YouTube and go online to Stampin' Up and peruse through the catalog. I want you to write and tell me what are 3 of your favorite stamp sets, or whatever it is you want to say your favorites are of something. One of my favorites is the Cheerful Daisies. Got to get myself back in order, man. I'm a mess. All right, so let's put that one back. So we can set those aside for a moment. You notice I say for a moment. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this on. I'm going to use my liquid glue for this guy. I just want to make sure I'm able to get that on there and then move a little bit if I need to, right? So this little topper, you just want to go till you have the little peekaboo there on this either side there to see that it's lined up. And there we go. A little crooked, and that's what you want to use that liquid glue for, because you don't want things crooked. There, that looks great. So there, so now I have a little pot that's got the handles. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. All right. These are just going to get glued together. All right, so Ivy says inked and tiled, country, and cheerful daisies. Yeah, you know, the inked and tiled stamp set, I love it. I love any of those things that look kind of sketchy. I just love that style. I think so for sure. That one's going to go there. This is a great pot too. Oh, look at that. That's nifty. Those are going to go just like that. Oh, I love it. And then we've got to get our little stamp set, right? And something right in here. Oh, everything's kind of too biggy big. You are proof there's good in the world. Well, I guess I could use that one. You are proof there is good in the world. That will work. That can work. Let's do it. I didn't care for that set in the catalog, but I think I might change my mind. That's my job, you know. That's my job, Teresa. Now, you guys, should I do this in the Pebbled Path ink or the mauve? What do you I think I should do Pebbled Path. Pebbled Path or the mauve. So hard to know. While you're thinking about that and telling me what you'd like to do, I need to die cut out something else. I decided I need the frond. I need this frond. Maybe I just want the sticks. Maybe I don't want the frond. Maybe these sticks are better. Oh my gosh, you guys. Do you struggle as much as I do to get to get these things off? Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I think I need to do that in the Pebbled Path. That's what I'm thinking. Do I have a little scrap? I do still have some of this. Sure. That's a big piece for a scrap, but whatevs. And go forward a little bit. And when you go forward with your plate a little bit, it rolls right through the mini. There you go, Ivy. Do you need your mini back now? Oh, I got a mini from Ivy. I have 3 of them now. It was driving her nuts. It was driving her nuts. So let's see about this. I was going to say that that's going to go in just like that, just for a little something. That looks a little weird, doesn't it? Oh, I don't know. I think that's okay. Just kind of leaves it, makes it a little masculine there. All right. Now the other thing that we have, and if you go on Pinterest, you're seeing a bunch of people do this. They're putting the little braided around. Now, the thing with the braided is my card really is not that color, but you know, all these colors go so well together. It's amazing. Okay. I'm wondering if I should put it around the little pot or should I put it around the big pot? Inked and tiled. Oh, another one of my favorites is there's a little stamp set and it's called Bird's Eye View, and it has birdies, and there's glasses that you can put glasses on the birdies. It is the darnest cutest thing. It's just a stamp set. There's no dies. There's nothing like that. It is so darn cute. Now, I don't know when people are doing if they're really going around the whole thing, but I am. I don't like to just cut off and put on the edge. I don't do that for the most part. Sometimes I will, when you're just accenting something. That's pretty. I'm going to put this one up with dimensionals. Yeah, Lynn, you like Bird's Eye View too? It is so stinking cute. I haven't gotten it yet, which I put a big order in at the beginning of May for the paper share and everything. You think I would have put it on my my thing? I didn't. And then I got a really a bundle that is called oh, Delightfully something. And yeah, I didn't order the bundle. I just ordered the stamp set. I'm like, what was I thinking? I'm like, where are the dies? I shouldn't have done that till I stamped. Oh no. Oh no. I had a goal of keeping organized today. All right, I have to stamp, and this is going to be scary now because I put that down already. Oh no. All right, now, you guys, when you get new stamping pads, they are so juicy. Be careful. Just tap little light. I mean, not even hardly tap, and look how much ink is there already. So I'm going to stamp off. There we go. That looks great. And now I'm going to come in here and ay. 1, 2, 3. I just got to do it. Stamp. Oh no. Oh no, you guys. I don't know. Oh, yes. Look at that. You are proof there is good in the world. I love how, do you see how the O is underlined and the S, there's a little dot under the E? That is great. That's kind of that little, makes me think of like Aztec stuff. That is really great. Now where's my little guy here? He's just gonna get glued. Gonna get glued right next to that pot. There we are. So nice. Oh, and then in the inside, I'm gonna do thank you. Thank you. And then, yes, we're gonna stamp a little frond. Stamp a little frond. Thank you. Cheerful Daisy, hope you know, and Coffee with Friends. Oh yeah. Coffee with Friends. That is a good one. You ordered the bite because you love the frame dice. Yes, the frame dice with the delightful, absolutely. That's why I was getting it too. And then when I didn't get the dies in my box, I was thinking, what did I do wrong? Well, I just ordered the stamp set. And there we go with the little dashes underneath. I love that. That is so good. Okay, now we need the frondy frond. We need this one right here. This little grassy one. Now you might think the grassy one's a little odd because it's going to be in mauve, but this whole card is kind of just in the deserty kind of thing, right? That dusty rose. And again, brand new pad. You can see just how umptious that is. That's a good word, umptious. Gonna ink up and stamp down and say, whoa! I'm going to stamp off. Because that is richy, rich, rich, rich. Oh, that is beautiful. So pretty. Oh, I think my husband made it home. I'm like, where is my husband? No idea. He's bowling for the summer, and he is bowling on Tuesdays. So now he's home on Wednesday nights for Facebook Live, but that's okay. But that he didn't come home. I mean, I'm like, did I forget something? That he was doing something? I don't know, but I think I hear him. So he's got to come through this way because the front door's hooked. I didn't want nobody to come in the front door. I'm down in the craft room. Right? Nobody come in and take my doggy. Now what's nice when you do this, this is going to go on like this, and you've got just that really pretty little peekaboo of this right here. Not an issue. It looks like it's part. It's just beautiful. We are going to glue just along here. Hey, you guys, I think, nope, I am just about out of tape on here. You could also do this with a dimensional if you wanted to, but I want this to be centered, so there we go. And I'm going to press that down. And now when I have this and I open, you are proof there's good in the world. Thank you. And then you see how nice that's framed now, having that paper strip on both sides. That's really nice. Now you could also do this where you score even farther over and just have a little flap, and then you could have two papers showing on the front, but I like to have this balance. I really like this balance. Now I have a whole pocket here of gems, and I want to know if I'm going to use any of them. You know, it's interesting, these new in colors. This is not the mauve. This is the clay color, but you know, it kind of goes with it. That's kind of neat. I don't know, you guys. I love my gems. I just never know what to do. Okay, I'm going to use these. These are the 23-25 in colors. Well, of course they are. That's why they'd work. That's why they work, you guys. Moody Mauve. These Moody Mauve ones look a little bit more pinky than the mauve does to me. So there we are. You are proof there is good in the world. Oh, I give this card an A+. If you didn't like the earthen textures, you will. That's just card 1, right? I do have actually do have another card, you guys, using the earthen textures. It's so funny that this is my class that's going to be in August. And my specialty classes now, you guys, I'm organizing them to where you make 6 cards, 2 each of 3 designs, and then you always then have a 7th bonus project. And that bonus project is sometimes a home decor project or some sort of treat project, something like that. So the specialty classes are always in person and to go. So, you know, and those of you who are away, you can also participate in those too. All right, so there's card 1. Did we get any more favorite things? Oh, hi, Cheryl. Delightful detailed bundle. Yes. Yes, 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 Lynn. I have to now go on and order the dies, which is a bummer because I didn't get the 10% discount, right? You get that discount when you, I don't know what to do with my card now. I'll put it there. Okay. We are ready for the next. I'll just leave my stamp set here because we're going to need it. All right. Well, my next card, we're going to talk about our beautiful Misty Moonlight. Beautiful Misty Moonlight. I've got a couple of white pieces, white for the inside, white for the outside. I don't know, white, white, white. Oop, I don't want that. Sorry, you guys, I want my trimmer. I didn't score, so I want to score it. I love that I've got both the scoring and the cutting on my trimmer. Whoa, whoa. There we go. Scored at 4 1/4. It is a 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Now this is where that beautiful piece is going to come into play, you guys. Remember I said there was this kind of natural speckly piece in the designer series paper that then had this little thing here? That is what I'm going to do there with that. So I have a piece of the 6 by 6, so I need to cut it down. And if I'm going to cut it down for a layer on a 5 1/2 by 4 1/4, what am I doing? Guys, I just want to die cut right now, I guess. I just want to die cut. Ugh. Have to think about which way is the card going on this one because my little stripe of blue down here is at the bottom. And so this is 4 1/4, so I'm going to cut it at 4. And my cutting blade fell off. How dare you? How dare you? Not a problem. If your cutting blade comes off, just remember you've got the little dashes on either side and the arrow that's pointing. You just take it back down to this right here in your trimmer. There's a little spot and you can pop that right back down in there and it goes right back down into that groove. So again, I need to go to 4. And I don't want to cut off my blue, so I'm going to turn it that way, and it's going to be at 5 1/4. Because the height of my card is 5 1/2. There we go. Now I could save this for the inside of the card. We'll see how that goes. All right. So now I've got this beautiful Misty, oh, and look at the back of that. Look at that, you guys. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah, I got to change my tape. I knew that was starting to get low. Sorry. Tape need. Now, when you put new tapes on, it's a good idea to feel and see if you have any stickies on your cartridge, which you always end up with stickies on your cartridge, you guys, so take a minute to get those off. And then we've got our 2 holes, or pegs. Those go right on there. Lid goes right on. Lickety split. You move it forward. And we are off to the races. Lickety split. Okay, and that's going to go on just like that. All right. So now I'm going to cut down this white. I don't want so so much of that, it just covers everything up, right? So I am going to do a 3 by 4 1/4 piece. And that 3 by 4 1/4 is going to sit nicely right there. See what other color I have, what I was thinking of. I've got my Misty Moonlight. Sorry guys, I'm missing a piece of Misty Moonlight here. Hold on, hold on. Yep, I am. Ugh, 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 ugh. Really? You guys, I have apologies to make. This is not Misty Moonlight. That was Boho Blue. This is Misty Moonlight. Did anybody else think I was crazy when I was calling that Misty Moonlight? Oh, I wish it was Misty Moonlight. I want it to be Misty Moonlight. I'm going to change it to Misty Moonlight because I want to. I already have a piece in there, so that works. Do, 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 do. I don't think I can huff this. Let's see. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Ooh. Ta-da! Always got to give a little more glue once you've done some huffing it off there, you guys. Just saying. Okay. And this Misty Moonlight is not exactly the right measure. Can you see that? I wonder how long that is. That looks like it's, let's see, if it was 5 1/2, that must be 6. Let's get it to the 5 1/2. This is why we don't get through 3 cards, right, you guys? Because Mary's just like a mess. There. That was our Misty Moonlight. Good deal. Now, I needed my Misty Moonlight layer, thank you very much, for this right here. That's what I was missing. So I'm not even going to measure. I just know that that's about 1/4 of an inch bigger. So we'll go to there we go. Whatever that is. Improvise, improvise. I thought you were going to add Misty Moonlight as featured color. Yeah, exactly. It is beautiful. I have like 3 packages of Misty Moonlight, and then it went out, right? There we go. Okay. There we go. That's what that's looking like. I almost feel like I don't want it that long, but it's okay. I'll live with it. Now, here is the larger size of this Earthen Textures designer paper, because looky there. I used that on my card with the panda. And then there's the back of it. Look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paper. And then Pretty Peacock. Look how gorgeous that is. And there's the mauve that we used. And I love this one. This one to me, and I know I mentioned it before, you guys, that just looks like it's eyelets, right? It's like it's cut through, but it's not. It's really very interesting. Really very interesting. And then that. And then look at that. I've noticed some people doing their pots using that right there. And then this piece. It's like raindrops of colors, right? That beautiful peacock color again. And there we go. All right, so I am going to be doing this piece right here. I just need a strip of it. That piece wasn't in my 6x6 pack because I had used it for a class or something else like that. So I just need a strip of it. And this is going to have this pot. I'm going to do this guy right here. And this guy, I think that Moody Mauve works really well with that, so I am going to do this with the Moody Mauve. Moody Mauve's, oh, here, guys, I am mixing up my tools. Why do I keep doing that? Oh my gosh. Do you guys know on my YouTube channel, okay, I don't even understand how this happened. I usually have like 100 people, sometimes 50, watch videos, right? You guys are so nice too. And that's it. Well, the Facebook replay of the Country Inn Suite has over 1,000 views. And then my Saturday stamping, doing the other with the designer series paper and what have you, has like 900 and some views. And like a bunch more subscribers. Isn't that funny? I'm like, oh my goodness. Wow. That's nice. But we know what's really popular, right? Now, let me show you what's fun about this, you guys. You see this? It's got like this little accordion thing, and they're split in between, so you can do some folding and giving this dimension. It's really cool. See how it does that? It's very, very cool. That is a cool die. And then we're going to do this pot, and I'm going to do the pot in this right here. Keep it very, very deep, kind of a royalness. Just tear a piece of that. I didn't even do anything with stamping the pots or anything, which you could do, which I could have done in the Misty Moonlight. Used one of the stamped vases, because you'll see the stamp vases. Let me show you in the stamp set. The stamp vases have some great great textures here and here, right? Really nice. Nice textures. I might do that for that one. All right, it's going to have that. So what's going to happen there on this is going to come here, and this is going to come right here and come out of it. Let's see. I'm going to have that tilting, going to have that tilting, and this is going to come and go right in there like that. Well, we'll take that stem off, right? And then I want to come in and grab this one right here, and I'm going to do that one in, why yes, I'm going to use this. Why not just use the colors we have out, right? I was thinking that maybe I wanted to use the clay color. The clay color would be kind of cool too, but I don't know, maybe the clay would clash with the mauve. I don't think so though. Oh yeah, Christy, you love the peacock color? Oh, I know. That was a great color. go. And this one is this fun one, like that. Looks like that when you go to die cut it out, and then you can see how it does all that. So I'm just going to add this guy in here too, just to give it more fun. Fun, 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 right? But now we need that little pot. And so you guys think I should go ahead, use the stamp set and stamp out the little pot? I think I should do that. What do you think? Could stamp out that little pot. Oh, you know what? I can never put this stuff back once I've... Do you guys have that too, where it's like, okay, never mind. I have to get some more magnetic sheets and just do that. Because now, see, these are just going to be like, yeah, because I can't fit them back. Ah, that's so funny. All right, so I can do that. I can grab my white. I have some extra white over here. I'm using the extra white from our Saturday Stampin' Chat. Came in handy tonight for sure. So now what color should I stamp that pot? The smaller one. What do you guys think? We've got our Misty Moonlight, we've got Moody Mauve in that. Should I try the clay color? Should I not try the color? I think I'm going to keep it with the Pebbled Path. I want to other their color luster DSP for the copper clay color. Oh yeah, the luster. I just got to see where I set my. Oh, it's down there. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. So let's do this pretty little one that has lots of textures on it so you guys can see the stamp, how it has all that texture for that pot. Remember what we say, what we say, what we say, what we say. What? Oh, beautiful pot. No, I don't want that color. You know what color I want? Wild wheat. I'm going to use wild wheat. Do I drive you guys crazy how I just kind of create on the spot with you? I have it all in my head what I'm going to do, and then things change. They just morph and change. Because this wild wheat would look so good with this. So let's clean that all off. Let's get our wild wheat color and check it out. Oh, heck yes. That is a wild color. That's okay, Tammy. That's why it's called wild wheat. All right, let's die cut this one out. All right, little die, come here. I need you for the pot. Oh, wait a minute. There's not a die for this one, is there? Oh, I have to fussy cut it out. No. Nobody wants to sit here and watch me fussy cut this out. But okay, I will. I thought there was a die for this one. No, there's just dies that make pots, but not these pots. Why would they do that to me? Why would they do that to me? Not that it's a hard pot to cut out. It really isn't. But you're not, are you, anybody left-handed watching? I know I've said this story before. I never learned to use left-handed scissors. I was never given left-handed scissors. So as an adult, when somebody said, here, use left-handed scissors, what? I did not know what to do with them. And you know, just the blades are opposite, right? That's the difference. All right, so this one's going to go here. But this one definitely needs something here. So let's do a sprig. Let's do a sprig. We are going to do a sprig. Now, I don't have to do any masking because I'm using a die that's going to sit on top of what I'm doing, right? If you were going to just stamp and then stamp the pot, you would want to mask it, but I don't need to do that. And so I am going to use the Misty Moonlight for this sprig. And we're only going to ink up the top part, right? Makes sense to me. Okay. Ooh, very pretty. So now I need to lay this here to think about where that's going to go. Right there, right? So I'm going to move that. That's where that is. So my pot has got to go wherever that's going to be. Actually, would like it to be a little lower, wouldn't I? Like that. That's actually going to be okay if it comes off. That's not a problem. That looks natural. All right, so I am going to put that down cattywampus. I have a thing about being really balanced and lined up, but sometimes you got to add a little bit of interest by doing a little bit of offsetting, okay? And then this one's going to come kind of like that in an offset way. All right, now when I put this pot down, you see how it's fine that it's coming off the edge like that? Not a problem whatsoever. It looks like it was meant to be like that. Just like that. So then this pot's going to come in, and it's going to be sitting just like this. My tape is not going to go all the way up to the top because I've got to put things behind it. Need to cut off a little of these stems. I'm going to use just a little liquid glue here, you guys. I don't want much of this to be glued down. I want it to have dimension to it. My little guy here is just going to have it right down the stem part because that's the thickest part of where the cardstock is, right? So this one's going to slide down in there first. It's going to come kind of like that. Then this one's going to go in like so. Very pretty. Now we need our sentiment on a scrap of white. And this one is going to be, you always know just what to do. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's 7 o'clock, you guys. I'll just finish this up and then we will talk about what's going to happen very soon. Very soon, very soon, very soon. I want to do it in the wild wheat, actually. Brand new stamp pads are hard to close. Oh my goodness. Okay, move everything aside. Clean up, clean up, clean up. Clean up, clean up, everybody, everywhere. Did you guys sing that to your children? Clean up, everybody, everywhere. Da-da-da, do your share. Okay, going to use our stylish shapes. I love my stylish shapes, and I think they're back in stock. They were out for a while, then they were in, then they were out for a while, now they're back in. Can't keep up with it. That just fits. Don't move. Thank you. So, Fancy Fold Friday, 6 o'clock if you're local and interested. I still have a couple seats available. Gonna kind of keep it to 5. You always know just what to do. And that's gonna come right in here like that, up on dimensionals. I could do a little bit of sponging it with our little blending brushes, but that's okay. And this is going to go completely straight, even though these are kind of crooked. Just like that. And then I'm going to use our in color gems again. Now I know these are not Misty Moonlight, but I do not care. They are pretty. So we are going to use them. They glow right that blue. It's very, very nice. It's amazing what a few little gems will do. I'm going to put this one right across here. I think that's very cool right there. All right, so there's our second one of our Earthen textures. When you do the Earthen Textures class in August, if you register for that one, you're going to be getting a roll of the beautiful braided twine. That's part of the package. And then you're getting supplies for your 7 projects, 2 each of 3 designs, and then a bonus project. And then if you want to do the add-on and put the Earthen textured bundle with it, that's just an add-on for the class. All right, so there's that one. Hey guys, okay, are you ready? Here it is, here it is. I will have to save my last project for the Saturday Stampin'. I think when I share a bunch of cards, we just don't get through. So I was going to do something, Ivy, with inked and tiled. I'm so sorry. Oh, I wanted to show you. You know that Paper Pumpkin, June's Paper Pumpkin, coordinates with the Country Inn Suite. It has a similar stamp set that has that style of the beautiful Country Inn paper, that French provincial. So they've really done a nice sneak peek. You know that the stamp set has a vase in it. It has some other floral and things like that. There is a coordinating little add-on of dies that you can get right here so that you can continue on when you have your stamp set to create stamping out your vase and then die cutting out your vase. Stamping, obviously there's a flower stamp. I don't know if there's a leaf stamp, but I first thought this flower would die cut out of our paper here, but it actually does not cut these flowers out. I did take a look at that. But anyway, this is a $6 add-on that you can do. You have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, but hey, if you wanted to try Paper Pumpkin, June would be perfect. You can subscribe for the Country Inn coordinated one. It says welcome in, and get the little add-on to go with it, or just let me know because I can also do add-ons for you, and then you're kind of getting a little savings that way too, because the shipping and tax will like kill you. Just saying. order some other stuff and get the add-on. But you do need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. Okay, starting June 1st, are you ready? Are you ready? Did you already know? Some of you did. Some of you did, I know. Designer Series paper sale. The Designer Series paper sale is the whole month of June. This now is not like buy 3 packs and get 1 free, nothing like that, but you can get 15% off. Stampin' Up's Designer Series paper, which are their collection of Designer Series paper, not the color groups. So not the in color group or the other color groups that you get, but there are 2 pages in the catalog of all of their beautiful 12 by 12, or there's the gingham is 6 by 6. Is there one other that's a 6 by 6? It might just be that one. Oh no, the inked botanicals, of course. One of my favorites is a 6 by 6. Oh, and they have the Hello Irresistible, the online exclusive. So June 1st to the 30th, sorry. 15% off. There's no limit. You can order as many as you want. And guess what? I'm going to do Mystery Hostess for the month of June. So all the orders for all of those sale Designer Series papers, all of that will go onto a Hostess order. I'll have a host code like I do here on my video. And when you place your order using that host code, you're in for Mystery Hostess and getting all of the Hostess rewards. That will be awesome. Will shipping be better in June? No. I can never get the scanner code to work for add-ons. Huh. I'm not sure. Well, I'm not sure on that. I have to figure out on that. So yeah, so June 1st to the 30th, all of those Designer Series paper, 15% off. I'm gonna just switch over to talk with you guys. Yeah, 15% off any of the packages of that. So, you know, you're really that 15% off, you are saving that 10% shipping cost, which is great. Yeah. So yeah, and Mystery Hostess. So you can order all those things. You can, you know, do that great. You know what, you guys? I didn't finish the inside of my card. Oh, you know what I'm going to stamp on here? Oh my gosh, I didn't finish my card. It's so funny. I guess I need to just stamp the thank you, right? I know you can't see it. It's so silly. Oh my gosh, so funny. Let me switch back. And I used the mustard, or not the mustard, what do we call that? Wild wheat. Thank you. Thank you. And this time I'm going to do my little frond again, and that's going to be in that Misty Moonlight, which is a gorgeous color. So you know what I need to do, you guys? I have not purchased cardstock packs of the new and returning colors. I purchased all of the in-color pads and refills and cardstock. I did all the pads and refills for the new colors and returning colors, but I didn't do any of the cardstock packs, except the assortment pack, and they only give you 2 each of those. And so now I'm like, I have not ordered any of those. I'm trying to do a fancy fold Friday, and I'm wanting to use certain colors. And it's just like, wow, Mary. So I know what I'm going to be doing June 1st. I am going to be ordering a bunch of cardstock colors, and I'm going to put it on the workshop so it will add to whoever's going to be Mystery Hostess. How's that sound? Wow, that'll be great. Okay, I don't know where the first card is that I did, you guys. It's a hot wherever it went. I kept it out so well, and now it's not there. So it's okay. No worries. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I'm going to go back through and see what your favorites are in the new annual catalog. I have to say, since we made these couple of cards tonight together with the Earthen textures, I might have to call Earthen textures one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, you guys, have a wonderful rest of your night. Thanks for sticking with me. Until next time, happy stampin'.